Wow.
Hey, Shalom.
Shalom. It's your brother Great Mills from Charlotte. Come with another live stream teaching through the spirit power of Yahweh Shah Shah. First and foremost, we're going to turn to the east. Give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh. Blessings to the whole collective, good word, with our truth, righteousness, and sincerity. Shalom, shalom.
Shalom.
Hey, so today, man, they dropped the doomsday clock, 90 seconds to midnight as we were last year. But we understand through prophecy that everything is intensifying, man. So we're really, closer than what they understand, man. Right? This 90 seconds is really just letting you know how close we are to the downfall of the kingdom and the ultimate establishment of the Yasharala, man. We're about to see, World War III, the various plagues and pestilences, man. All these matters of death and turmoil come upon the earth, right? So we know that this doomsday is soon approaching, huh?
Right.
This is the Washington Post. It reads, Doomsday clock at 90 seconds to midnight amid nuclear and AI threats. Now, we were in a similar situation, at the top of last year. We had this nuclear threats, right? We had the AI threats, but all these things have taken up to another notch, man. It's all reached another level, over the last calendar year. So now we know that our salvation is nearer than we believe, man. It says the world remains the closest it has ever been to the symbolic hour of the apocalypse, with the doomsday clock set once again to 90 seconds to midnight for 2024.
So they said it's been the closest it's ever been, right? And as the brother had quoted, Romans 13 and 11, now is our salvation nearer than when we believe. That's why we come out here week in and week out to bring out the word of prophecy so that our people, all right, Lord willing, to come back to their heritage and repent and have the opportunity of salvation, man. Because what's inevitable is this: the destruction of the downfall of this kingdom, Babylon the Great, all right, which in the Bible is America, man. That's inevitable. Because all of these geopolitical tensions that we see taking place on the earth, right, various things that are pretty much showing forth of the civil infrastructure collapsing, as brothers have went into a lesson, all right, touching on the downfall of the military might, right, but also the parallels of the various things that are happening in America and how it parallels to ancient Rome, right? The civil infrastructure collapsing, right? The workforce being done away with, right? All of these things show forth of what? A collapsing society, man. That's right. So it's not a matter of if, but when.
That's right. It reads, wars in the Middle East, Ukraine, a spiraling climate crisis, and the rise of artificial intelligence are among the threats continuing to put human existence under pressure, according to the people who run the clock. Right, these are all the aspects of prophecy that are taking place, man. You read through Revelation 18th chapter, all of these things have to take place before you get to the 19th chapter where we can celebrate, man. Where we can celebrate the downfall of Babylon the Great. It reads, the clock, which has been used for 7 decades, was created by the Bulletin of Atomic Scientists in 1947 amid Cold War nuclear tensions, and is seen as a universally recognized indicator of the world's vulnerability to global catastrophe caused by man-made technology. This is what we're seeing. Now we're seeing the result, of wrong rulership. Now, right? We're about to see, catastrophe upon catastrophe upon catastrophe. The scriptures tell you, they're going to be attacked on all sides. Right? These plagues are going to come upon Babylon on all sides, as they coin the phrase polycrisis. Right? So it's going to be crisis upon crisis that comes upon this place, man. This nuclear clock is just a symbol of what they believe, the time is to come, man.
Right. I got a quick precept. This is the book of Sirach, chapter 10, and start at verse 4. Matter of fact, I'll start at 3. An unwise king destroyeth his people. Yep. Okay, and we'll just stop right there and we'll see the people that are in this place are destroyed how? By drinking of that wine of the whore, man. taking on the doctrines and philosophies of Babylon the Great. All right, they've now driven themselves mad.
But hold on, go up to 1.
Sirach chapter 10, verse 1. A wise judge will instruct his people, and the government of a prudent man is well ordered.
And that's why at the end of the day, the earth is being destroyed, man, because we have an unwise ruler that has control of the whole world, man. And as we're going to continue on in verse 2, all right, the people operate under the vibration that he's pushing out. So therefore, he's the wicked, and everybody else is moving the wicked, man, you know? And that way that he's pushing forth is destructive to life. And this is why everybody's sick, everybody's dying, the earth is mourning and passing away, all because of the ruler. All right, his dumbass thinking of going outside of the Lord's ways.
Verse 2. As the judge of the people is himself, so are his officers.
Yep.
And what manner of man the ruler of the city is, such are all they that dwell therein.
Just like I said, man, the people operate off of the vibration of the ruler. That's why the earth is waiting for the sons of God to manifest themselves, man. All right, so we can get back in the power seat and pretty much set things right, man. Because under our rulership as the Israelites, man, we will put everything back in the proper perspective that was supposed to be like when you read Genesis chapter 1, man. All right, when the Lord said everything was good, it meant everything was perfect. The Lord created everything in itself. The world, it pretty much auto-corrects, just like your body. All right, everything was self-sustaining, man. But under this devil and his power, and his love for power and money, all right, he has polluted everything, man. Everything is destroyed so that we can make a buck off of it. Because if God created it, he can't benefit from it. So he had to go and mess everything up so he can manufacture it and make a buck off this shit, man.
Romans chapter 8 and Romans 8:16. The Spirit itself bears witness with our spirit that we are the children of the Most High.
Yep.
And if children and heirs of the Most High, and joint heirs with the Mashiach. If so be that we suffer with him, that we may also be glorified together.
Right, because the reason why the earth is in this condition, because the children of the Lord are in a low position, man. All right, like it says in the book of Ecclesiastes, man. All right, how pretty much, when woe to the land when thy king is a child, man. And Esau is an unruly child. He's an unruly child, man. All right, he refuses instruction. Okay, so the earth is waiting for that true ruler to step in, man. All right, and so us as being the Israelites, if you see the correlation between how we fell in the condition of the earth, it shows you that the world needs us. All right, we are the saviors of the world. You know, so as we trended towards wickedness, the earth suffers for it, man. So that's how we know we're the children of the Most High, man.
A hero is needed.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Sirach, the 10th chapter, I believe I went into the 4th verse, right?
Yep.
It talks about how the Lord is going to set up a ruler that's profitable.
That's right.
See what I'm saying? The 8th verse, Sirach, the 8th verse. You know, it's time for a rulership that's profitable to the earth, right? Which is going to come by the way of Yahweh Shai the elect. You got it, brother.
Romans 8 and 19. For the earnest expectation of the creature waiteth for the manifestation of the sons of the Most High.
Right, and the creature is talking about the Lord's creation, man. All of the Lord's creation is waiting for the manifestation of the sons of God, man. The animals, the plants, the world itself, man. The people. Everybody is waiting for us to get back in that power, man. Because Esau is pretty much moving outside of the Lord's ways, man.
The earth is literally fighting back against Esau.
Yeah.
You know, the earth is a living organism, man. That's why you got the earthquakes and tsunamis and the messed up weather. You know, the earth is really fighting back against this devil, man.
And the proof of that, because it tells you in Wisdom of Solomon, I believe it's Wisdom of Solomon, how the Lord's spirit is in all creatures, in all creation. So that's how you know the earth is literally fighting back. Because that's Yahweh by Shina with God, all right, making his presence known amongst everything, man.
Romans,
that's Esau running from the judgment. Go ahead, bro.
Romans 8 and verse 20. For the creature was made subject to vanity, not willingly, but by reason of him who has subjected the same in hope. Because the creature itself also shall be delivered from the bondage of corruption into the glorious liberty of the children of the Most
All
High.
right, and we need to be delivered not only from this world, but we need to be delivered from these wicked bodies.
Yeah.
Right? This is why what are we waiting on? We're waiting on perfection, man.
Yeah.
You know, that's under that second covenant, it comes to the upgrade, man. The law, statutes, and commandments are going to be what? Embedded in our inward parts, man.
Yeah, because this devil has manufactured this world to pretty much, fight against us. All right, all literal bodies, these chains of darkness, are vessels that Satan is able to go inside and fuck with you in your inward part, man.
Right.
Like it said in I forgot the chapter where it said that the Satan is looking to sift you. All right, when you look into that word sift, it means to agitate inwardly, man. And everything about this world, it plays on your lust to pretty much get you to go off against your Halabashim Yahushua. And that guilt, it literally will destroy you, man. So at the end of the day, we were put in this position, not because we chose to be in this position, but because we had to learn wickedness on an all-time scale. This is what happens to a world that is void of Yahushua Yahushua and his judgment, man.
Romans 8 and verse 18 in the NLT. Yet what we suffer now is nothing compared to the glory he will reveal to us later.
Exactly. All the shit, all the hell that we're going through right now is not going to be compared to what the Lord is about to give us. You know? You just got to endure all things for the election. Be a good soldier of Yahushua. You got to go to.
For all creation is waiting eagerly for the future day for that future day when the Most High will reveal who his children really are.
Yeah. See, read that again. That's the point there. This is why, as brothers is going into, this is why wickedness cannot continue to be prolonged here. Eventually, all of this decay and debauchery is going to be melted away, man. All right, the Lord is about to start afresh. All right, we're at the end. We're at the end of the end of the road of this place, man. You know, go ahead, read that again.
Romans 8 and 19 in the NLT. For all creation is waiting eagerly for that future day when the Most High will reveal who his children really are.
Exactly. So all of creation is waiting for the sons of God. 40 elect to be put back in that position of power, man. This is why we're laboring, man. We're laboring to fight. We're fighting to be put back in that position that we once had, and we are those spirits from the beginning, man.
Right. Just adding to that point, Jaquan, even with these people that are out here that don't really believe in the truth, they're indirectly showing their want for us to be established.
Yeah.
Because they show that forth how? By them complaining about the state of the rulership, about all the things that they suffer in this society. Because
add to that how our people are constantly crying about what can we do to better their situation, man.
I had a quick precept. It's the book of Proverbs, chapter 29, and verse 2, straight to the point. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. We don't see that going on anywhere in the planet.
Shit, the small houses are rejoicing in their own land, man.
But when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn. And that's what we see happening. Okay, and until the Israelites are established, the mourning will continue because why? The Israelites are not in authority. So until we're put into our rightful position as the ruler of the planet Earth, this is going to be a continual cycle, which is why we hasten for the day of Yahushua to come.
Romans 8 and verse 20 in the NLT. Against its will, all creation was subjected to the Most High's curse, but with eager hope, the creation looks forward to the day when it will join the Most High's children in glorious freedom from death and decay.
Yeah. So the world is pretty much waiting to go back to paradise. All right, the Garden of Eden, man. Time back before Adam and Eve went off. Right? The Lord is about to restore the planet Earth back to that current state. See that? So we're in the midst of the result going all the way back to the beginning of time of Eve basically taking on that form of wickedness. You know, we see the fruits of today as the scripture tell us. Death and things, matter of fact, let me get that. How these things are shown in the earth. Right? Real quick. Yeah, you got it, brother. Go ahead.
Finishing out Romans 8 and 22. In the NLT it reads, for we know that all creation has been groaning as in the pains of childbirth right up to the present time. Right? So like the elder was going into. right? The creation is groaning up until this point today, man. Right, from the time where the children of the Most High fell, right up until now, the earth has been groaning, man. It's been growing weaker through age, as the scriptures tell us, man.
And look at the signs that the Lord is showing us. The pretty much prove what you're saying, man. You got animals, like the animals in the ocean, they beaching themselves. You got groves of birds just dropping dead out the sky. And videos pretty much showing you how animals are bugging out, man. And then like I said, to save the people, you got just various natural disasters happening, whether it's Esau doing it through his heart machine or just also the Lord anyway, but still. These are examples to show you how the earth is in disarray, man.
Yeah, nobody's eating real food, nobody's drinking real water. Right? There's all types of videos of how the water is basically recycled sewage, man. Piss and shit.
And the water is full of fucking drugs.
Yeah, all that.
Because all the shit that you pissing and shit into the toilet is being recycled through the sewage system. You're drinking water that's full of fentanyl, Oxycontin, and a bunch of other damn drugs, man. So we're fucked, man. Then you got the forever chemicals, man. Yeah. The microplastics, bro. We're in literally the worst case scenario, man.
So how is life supposed to be sustained in this current rulership? Go ahead. As a matter of fact, I got you right quick. I wanted to add in there real fast. I'll pass it back to you. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 3. 2nd Ezra chapter 3, verse 4, it says, O Lord, Yahweh Shemawashah, who bearest rule, thou spakest at the beginning when thou didst plant the earth, and that thyself alone and commandest the people, and gave a body unto Adam without soul, which was the workmanship of thy hands, and didst breathe into him the breath of life, and it was made living before thee. So Adam was given the divine and righteous way, right? On how to basically govern the earth. We read the scriptures, he named the creation, name the animals, It says, the point here it says, and thou lettest him into paradise, right? Going in the time of the Garden of Eden. And thou lettest him into paradise with thy right hand that planted, before ever the earth came forth. The point it says, and unto him thou gavest commandment to love thy way, which he transgressed, right? And immediately thou appointest death in him and in his generations, in whom came nations, tribes, people, and kindreds out of number. So at that point, death was sold in the earth, sin was sold in the earth. And at that point you had what decay. The life wasn't as long. The earth got corrupted, so on and so forth, man. So now as the point, all of the Lord's creation is waiting to go back to paradise, to the righteous way. You got it, brother.
Going back to the article. Doomsday clock at 90 seconds to midnight amid nuclear and AI threats. It reads, make no mistake, resetting the clock at 90 seconds to midnight is not an indication that the world is stable. Quite the opposite. Right? So them keeping this the same as it was last year is not a representation of things getting better now. Right? Like I said, man, it's quite the opposite. It's all very contrary to what you would think, man. Because we see, though it's the same threats that they've recognized, these threats are starting to intensify, man. Right? The AI is getting to levels that they didn't plan for. The wars that are going across the globe are getting to levels that they didn't plan for, man. The various plagues that we see coming about, right? You see all the disease X's and all the things coming out of China, right? All these things, there were still threats in 2023, and they remain threats in 2024, just more so, man.
No peace in sight.
Yeah, that's why the chick, when she was talking about that, she said that the doomsday clock is like the world's alarm clock to let you people know the state of the world. So like you were saying, nothing has progressed towards getting better, man. Yeah. So amid all the talks on how they saying the world is becoming better, it's quite the opposite, man. All right, because as we see in prophecy is trending towards, like we said, the World War III. All right. Yeah, you got Trump coming out making all these vain, empty promises on how he's going to fight against the CBDC, how he's going to stop World War III from happening and all that. This is 1 Thessalonians 5 all taking place, man.
is the book of Ezekiel chapter 7 and verse 1. Moreover, the word of the Lord Yahweh came unto me, saying, Also, thou son of man, thus saith the Lord power unto the land of Israel, an end. The end is come upon the four corners of the land. Now is the end come upon thee, and I will send mine anger upon thee, and will judge thee according to thy ways, and will recompense upon thee all thine abominations.
That's what we're seeing, man. As Priest made mention, man. That alarm clock being this doomsday clock, but the prophets are the Lord's alarm clock, man. Right? He has us out here warning you of what's to come, right? Repeatedly, right? And it's not going to stop until he turns us off, right? Until he takes us off the highways and byways. This alarm, this warning, this siren is going to keep going off, man. You know, you don't just stop warning, you know, once the threat seems to have subsided, man. Right? You warn until the end, man.
This is Jeremiah 28:8. It says, the prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms of war and of evil and of pestilence. So, as we know, all throughout history, the Lord has always sent his prophets out before he destroyed the kingdom, man. So our job out here is to warn you that the destruction the Lord is about to bring is imminent. You can't turn us off. You can't ignore us. All right, you can walk by like you don't see us, but nigga, y'all hear us. You see everything that we're talking about is happening. You just need to accept the fact and get yourself together before your ass gets destroyed out here, man.
Look at that word, imminent. Because everything that we read in prophecy is imminent, man. You know, the World War III is imminent. The plagues and pestilences are imminent. The famine is imminent. You know, the sedition among men is imminent, man. Great death upon the land is imminent. Right? So we know these things are truly to come, man.
I got that word. The word for imminent from the Free Dictionary says about to occur at any moment. Impending.
Impending doom.
It says liable to happen soon.
Yep.
Likely to occur at any moment.
Yep.
Projecting or leaning forward.
Yep.
So you just, that's how we at with it. You just right there. You about to tip over.
Right.
And you niggas about to fall flat face on your face.
I got some more to add to that in the Edamon online. It says to lean toward, to be near to, also threaten, menace, impend, be at hand, be about to happen.
The end is at hand, man. The end is about to happen, right? It's even at the doors, right? As you read in Matthew, man. Right? These things are closer than we believe, right? We're one event away from all hell breaking loose, man. Right? Whether it be, you know, a false flag or whatever, man. You know, an assassination attempt on somebody, right? There's various things whenever, you know, lockdowns take place. You know, a financial collapse or attack. Any of these things could take place, and we'll be looking at devil's trouble right around the corner, man.
2 Ezra 6:22, it says, and suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown. The full storehouses shall be suddenly found empty. Right, that's the economy, man. All right, the lack of food shortages. Hey, this whole thing with the, how you pronounce it, the Houthis? The Houthis out there in the Red Sea. You know, the Houthis, Salakia. All right, but those, all the battles that's going on amongst the Red Sea and those various seaports is going to affect the global supply chain. Right. So you're going to see more inflation. Shit's going to get more expensive. There's going to be more lack of resources. Certain company stores lacking different items that people need. So suddenly, the storehouse be found empty. It says, verse 23, and then it says, "In the trumpet shall give a sound, which when every man heareth, they shall be suddenly afraid." And you can tie that back to the prophets, man. Right. Which will represent the blowing of that trumpet, man. The warning going out. It says, verse 24, "At that time shall friends fight one against another like enemies." And we see that now through what? All the various so-called religious and political division right now, man. Mm-hmm. You either with Trump or you with Biden, man. All right?
Right.
You got to pick a side, man.
And to add to that, I was listening to the elder earlier, and he was talking about how with Trump coming out and proclaiming that stance against the CBDC, you're going to have some of these morons trying to fight for the CBDC, man. Yeah. You know, so that stance is being pretty much put to where Esau is making people draw a line and saying he's making them pick a side, man.
And he's gonna keep record of all of you dumbasses that go out and say, yeah, I'm for Trump. And he's gonna say, line everybody up, bring their ass in that concentration camp.
Re-education thing.
Right.
You have more than that?
Yeah, a little bit more. It says, 2 Ezra 6:24, it says, at that time shall friends fight one against another like enemies. And that's going to happen when there's a lack of resources, man. That person you thought you was cool with, all that, that's going to be out the window, man. The true human nature is going to come out at that point.
You think Jake, killing his whole family right now when everything's good? What was it? Ishmael out here killed his daughters and his wife, right, for disrespecting them. How much more is that going to intensify, right, when there's no resources out here, man? Right, when everybody's starved, you ain't ate for 2 weeks, man. Right, people are going to be eating each other, man.
Especially with these new motherfuckers, man. These new niggas, man. Hey, they offering their people for goddamn taking their video game systems away. So how much more when they ain't got nothing to eat, man?
It says, at that time shall their friends fight one against another like enemies, and the earth shall stand in fear of those that dwell therein, and the springs of the fountains shall stand still, and in 3 hours they shall not run. Verse 25, whosoever remaineth all these that I have told thee shall escape, and shall see my salvation in the end of your world. And we pray that we're the ones that's counted to escape these things that are coming.
Right.
Right? You gotta go.
The sudden nature, right, of what's about to come to pass, right? Because even though we know these things are destined to come to pass, man, it's still gonna be. It won't be a surprise, but the speed at which it takes place will be shocking, man. And it says here, Proverbs 6:15, therefore shall his calamity come suddenly. Suddenly shall he be broken without remedy. Right, so that the sudden nature of all these things coming to pass, man, that's why it talks about Esau coming in as a flood, man. Right, you look at how, flood plains where you have flash flood warnings, man. It might be a trickle at first, right, or it's dry and there's a slight trickle, and then it looks like a small river, then before you know it, it's a complete tidal wave has wiped through the area, man. That's the way these prophecies are taking place right now.
Ezekiel 33 and verse 2. I'm going to start at 1. Again, the word of the Lord Yahweh came unto me, saying, Son of man, speak to the children of thy people, and say unto them, when I bring the sword upon the land, if the people of the land take a man of their coast, and set him for their watchman, if when he seeth the sword come upon the land, he blow the trumpet and warn the people.
Now, can I add on to you real quick? It says he blow the trumpet and warn the people. All these videos that are going out about the current times, these are all warnings, Jay. But but 2/3 take it as a form of entertainment. These are all warnings for your lives, Jay. All right? Every video is a lesson, man. Signs of the times, the understanding, break down how to prepare yourself, how to serve the Lord properly, how to say his name, speak his name, believe, all the different admonishments and exhortations that are going out daily, man.
Right.
So you're being warned constantly.
That's literally the Lord speaking to you, man. Like it says in Job 33, and I believe it's verse 14, how it says that the Most High speaketh once, yet twice, speaketh not once but twice, yet man perceiveth not, man. Right. You ain't hearing the Lord give you warning of what he's about to do, man.
It's really, like the elder has said, it's a warning, right? When we read the text in these scriptures, these are warnings. And that's what we're putting out. We're putting out these digital epistles. I just wanted to grab this word for epistle. In the free dictionary, it says a letter, especially a formal or didact one. When you look up didact in the free dictionary, it means intended to instruct, morally instructive, inclined to teach or moralize excessively. Okay? So this word, when you see brothers coming out with this edification, this is for your betterment. This is for you to set yourself in order based upon the instructions that have been given unto men through the Holy Spirit.
You should highly consider what's being said, basically. You got it, brother.
Jumping back to Ezekiel 33 in verse 4. Then, and I just want to make a point on verse 3, I'll read it again.
You got it.
If when he seeth the sword come upon the land, he blow the trumpet and warn the people, and I just wanted to bring this out. because the brother Cornwall had made a beautiful point about how these doomsday preppers are part of the doomsday clock bulletin. What's the name? The bulletin, atomic bulletin?
Yeah, the bulletin of atomic scientists.
Right,
Yeah.
right. These people, you know, they're forewarning the people of what's to happen, right? But the Lord has set up men, all right, the prophets, to be able to give you the discernment of what's exactly going to take place, okay? And have the foresight to already be keen, because when people see these things, they look at it as a, well, it could happen, or it might happen. No, the prophets give you the understanding of, look, this is going to happen. Shit is going to intensify, and it's not going to back down, okay? Whether you hear or forbear, okay? So just like how you have these scientists that are forewarning, the Lord has set up prophets to forewarn his people. Verse 4, then whosoever heareth the sound of the trumpet and taketh not warning, if the sword come, which it will, and take him away, his blood shall be upon his own head. So you're going to be held accountable for your ignorance, because you chose to not adhere to the prophets.
Willfully.
Right. Willfully
It says
ignorant.
whether they hear or whether they forbear, man. You know, because everybody's going to hear this message. But whether or not you take the actionable steps, right, to get on the right side of your how about you now shy or not, is between you and the Lord. Man.
Exactly. You was either proactive or you weren't. You either was operating in a sense of spiritual urgency or you wasn't. Right?
Verse 5, he heard the sound of the trumpet and took not warning. His blood shall be upon him, but he that taketh warning shall deliver his soul.
Hey, you think about a tornado siren going off, right? That warning is going off, letting you know to get out of the area, right? So if you hear that warning and you don't get your family and get out, right? You don't get your house in order, as the scriptures say, and you sit there and get destroyed and plowed through, that blood is upon your own head, man.
Right. Jake putting his baby by the glass doors. Like, y'all got to be safe right here.
Get a bathtub.
They can't do basically. They can't do nothing with the. They're not doing nothing with the word. And that's what we call it. You know, because at the end of the day, as the Spirit is harping on us, look, Jake, you've been warned, you've been told, man. All right. The biggest I told you so. It's coming to mankind sooner or later. Right? You got anything else?
Back in the book of Ezekiel chapter 7, and starting at verse 3. Now is the end come upon thee, and I will send mine anger upon thee, and will judge thee according to thy ways, and will recompense upon thee all thine abominations.
Right, this is all the anger of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai taking place, man. All the death that you're about to see is because of the wickedness that's taking place in the land, because of the wicked minds and philosophies that have been spread throughout the earth. That's why you're going to see death across the entire globe, man. As the scriptures tell you, the slain of the Lord will be from one end of earth to the other, man. So it's going to be unimaginable, death and chaos, man. Unimaginable suffering taking place. And it's all because of the abominations that are taking place out here, man.
I'm going to ask that real quick. Look at Ezra chapter 15, verse 6. It says, for wickedness hath exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled.
Wickedness hath exceedingly polluted the whole earth. This kingdom has ranked up a tab that's reached unto the heavens. All right, and it's a tab that cannot be paid without them not. There's a tab that has to be paid, and it's with their blood. Okay, with their destruction.
Numbers 35 and 33, man. All right, this land cannot be cleansed until the blood of them that defiled it pretty much is shed, man. Roughly paraphrasing, right?
Yeah, I got this word for exceeding. It says exceedingly in the free dictionary reads, to an advanced or unusual degree, extreme.
Bro, look what the fuck is going on out here, man. You can't distinguish a man and a woman. Like we say, we're not eating real food. All right, the rain that we're literally getting rained upon on is poison, man. It's an acid rain, man. Everything is literally trending towards death. All right, we're breathing in toxic chemicals from these cars, from the fucking plane that's blowing the chemtrails, non-stop. These niggas blowing chemtrails from sun up to sundown, man. Shit, you can literally go outside 3 in the morning. This nigga in the goddamn plane playing the fucking lines inside, man. Like damn, nigga.
Unusual, man.
I had something to preach.
Go ahead, you got it, brother.
Numbers 35 and verse 33. It says, "So ye shall not pollute the land wherein ye are, for blood it defileth the land."
Right, so the moment these fucking crackers stepped on this damn land, they began to defile it by killing the Israelites, starting with the Gadites, man. The Reubenites, man, the northern kingdom. All right? They had the majority, the bulk of this land, all this land. And over a period of, I ain't gonna give an estimate, I don't have it off the top of my head, but they began to push them out to where they own very small parts of the land. And they're so much of a devil to where it was areas where they pushed them to, mind you, they put them in them areas. Hey, Gad struck gold by finding oil and different things in that land. Esau got mad, went to that land and murdered them Gadites to get that. So you put them in that position though, man.
Yeah, same shit he's doing now over there in the land of Israel. When he deals with the so-called Palestinians, man. How they have just that whole God's,
Yeah.
same shit, that's how he moves.
Yeah, because since you brought that up, that whole situation that started with that bullshit, all right, the Palestinian was over there first. All right, so when Britain made the whole Balfour Declaration, their agreement was originally that, look, we're going to have this part of the land, you're going to have this part of the land. But the whole MO behind them doing that was they was plotting to take that shit from the beginning, man. So over time, just like what happened with Gad, they began to murder them and push them out further and further to the land to where they just said, fuck it, at this point, we're going to take everything, man. Like you mentioned a couple weeks back, the amount of death that they have, done to the Palestinians, you said they wiped out, like, 1% of their population over there already, man? Come on, man. That's why America and the land of Israel got to get cleansed. The only way it's going to get cleansed is through them damn devils being destroyed.
Right, but not to rent. Everybody's isolated from them. I read about that too. Like all these world powers are isolating themselves from America and Israel. But that shows you back in Obadiah, it talks about how the people that were at peace with thee have laid a wound under you.
Right, and also says that he has made thee small among the heathen.
There you go, man.
You don't have any allies no more,
It's
man.
all happening.
Verse 33 in the latter, it says, "And the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein, but by the blood of him that shed it."
Right, and going back to Cain. All right, when Cain slew Abel, it said Abel's blood cried out from the land. Just like the blood of the dead Israelites today are crying out in the land to bring judgment, man. I'm gonna why you get that quick one.
I'm going to add on to that too. You got it.
Second Ezra 15 and 7. Therefore saith the Lord, I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness. Oh, you had it. You break down. It says,
You got it.
I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness.
The Lord said he ain't going to hold his tongue no more. This is why you've seen everything accelerate. Right? They said the key word of this year was escalation. In every aspect. Go ahead.
Yeah, because remember they had a report come out, I think it was like 2022, that how the world was spinning faster than it ever has been. But they call it quantum,
But the earth is spinning faster than it's ever had. It's the Lord speeding everything up.
Right. It says, I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness which they profanely commit.
Yep.
Neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise
Yeah,
themselves.
these people, hey, they don't care, man. Right? People have zero fear of the Lord. They have zero fear of the consequences of their actions. And that goes back to pride, man. It's like there's a spirit of people feeling like they're invincible, man.
Yeah.
You know? Go ahead.
Behold, the innocent and righteous blood crieth unto me, and the souls of the just complain continually.
And the souls of the just complain continually, just like Lot. What it say? He was vexed with the filthy conversation of the wicked.
Yep.
You know, every day it's vexation, man. To see this shit continuously prolonged, man. All right? But the Lord said, no, hey, fret not thyself because of evildoers, because soon they're going to be cut down like the grass. Because, hey, all wickedness eventually comes to an end, man. That's the thing, man. Right? But in Esau's mind, he thinks that he's going to keep this going forever. It's not going to happen, man. Right? They're aware of what's going on. They understand the prophecy. They're actually fulfilling prophecies by running to them bunkers, man, by fleeing to them different parts of the world to hide themselves. To hide themselves from what? From the wrath of Yahweh Shah, man.
Right.
Because they know judgment day is upon them. Scriptures told us that what? That the day of doom shall be what? The end of this time. Right? There's no saving him that's destined to be destroyed. Esau not going to make it. Salvation is far from the wicked. So as he went into the lesson last night, right? His barrenness, his nakedness parallels with his destruction. Right? This thing is butt-ass naked, man.
Man.
Right? It's out there, man. For the whole world to see, man. Niggas wicked, killing, murdering innocent children, right? Trafficking, you know, abominations, putting sanctions upon nations, destroying societies, man, countries. Come on, man.
Right. And now, since he's being called out by everybody now this nigga is getting so mad to the point where he had to create a small hat snitch hotline, man.
Right.
You know? So where they're telling you, look, if you see anybody speaking anti-Sim rhetoric, call this number, and we'll go pay him a visit. You know? Because that's why it says that, hey, like you said, you're being, in Obadiah, can you get that real quick? How the things that you saw searched out. Because now this devil is seeing that, look, he can no longer hide himself, like the elder said, man. He's butt-ass naked, all right, for everybody to see, man. The Satan transformed himself into an angel of light. Hey, now we're starting to see them horror show, man.
All this world sympathy that these devils get is a clear sign. It should show you something. Like, hold on, man. Like, nobody else in the world gets this type of treatment but these things.
Oh, like we always bring out, here it is. Esau, when they hear Jake continually bring up slavery, the same rhetoric is, look, nigga, get over it.
Right.
You weren't slaves. Nobody in your family was a slave. This is a long time ago, but then every year, remember the holler hoops.
Right.
Pray for the small hat. Give them all this amount of money every year. You know, people tired of hearing that shit, man.
Right.
You got it.
It's the book of Obadiah, chapter 1, verse 6. How are the things of Esau searched out? How are his hidden things sought up?
Right, and they're being searched out and sought up by the prophets, man. The Spirit of the Lord is revealed all these things, man. Right, through the two witnesses. And he even got his own self-count on himself, man. You know? So everybody is literally looking at this devil with the side eye like, hold on. This nigga ain't who he say he is, man. We've seen everything going on in the world, and he's behind it. So what's really going on, man?
Right. What's going on?
What's up with them tunnels up in New York, man?
I got something just to add to that point. This is the book of it's actually in the law. The brother actually made mention of Deuteronomy.
I go.
See what I got there. Deuteronomy 17:6. It says, at the mouth of two witnesses or three witnesses shall he that is worthy of death be put to death.
Right, the two witnesses, the northern and southern kingdom, like it says in Revelation 11, man. You know, they say that third witness is his own goddamn people, man. Because these niggas see they've been shitty. All right, they've gotten the short end of the stick. Here it is, they're in their blessing, being oppressed, along with the people that they look at as beneath them. All right,
Make it make sense.
make it make sense, man. And that's the only, let's be real. That's the only reason you other Edomites are even saying anything, man. Because you're salty that you're being shitted out your own blessing, man. Because if you were back, it was during the time of before the Civil War, and you had niggas pretty much in the palm of your hand, you could do whatever you wanted to them, you wouldn't be saying this like you are now, man. You know?
That's how we know that this is that red horse. It's going to Revelation 6 and 4.
Yeah.
All this in-house fighting, this is what he was about when he came out and was given that power.
Yeah. Amalek took the whole pie. He didn't give his lower level brothers a slice. You know.
Hey, them niggas come say, here, nigga, damn.
And that's the problem. Like Chris was saying, hey, prime example. We was over here a couple weeks ago. You had these Edomites that ran up on us talking about it ain't white people, it's the Jays, it's the Jays.
Right.
We ain't got nothing to do with this. It's the Jays. They control everything. It's the Jays. They kept saying it over and over again.
Right, and I wish I would have said that whenever I did say that, because I was like, look, the slave masters that was over here in America, were they Jays? When they was hanging niggas, all right, the niggas that murdered Emmett Till, were they Jays?
They still hanging.
You know? Was the KKK Jays?
Jake still getting hung. Jake got hung months ago.
So that cop-out excuse of that's all them. Nah, nigga. Because they gave you power over here to do what you're doing.
What it is that Esau don't got that ability to really flaunt his power like how he wants to, so he don't really feel like he possesses it.
Exactly.
But you still possess that power.
Right. But the crazy part is that your regular, common Edomites, they don't think that they're the same as the Jays.
Yeah.
They actually think that they're two different people. They're the same nation of people. So that's another thing, man. That's why destruction is going to fall upon the nation of Edom. Right? It's not going to just be a particular set of Edomites. It's going to be the nation. The Lord is coming to judge the nation. Right? Because right now, the power structure that's ruling the earth is an Edomite power structure. This is the beast. All right? And it breaks down to 7 heads, 10 horns. This is that makes up the whole Edomite hegemony that's dominating the planet. This is what the Lord is coming to destroy. All right, so however you want to put it, you're not escaping the judgment, man. You get ready to drink of the cup. Right? What you got? You got any more? If not, you can jump to Joel.
I did want to make
Make your point, bro.
how y'all were going into how the world is separating themselves from these jackets, man. Right? The world is pulling away from America, and they're pulling away from those small hats out there, man. And just here, Isaiah 47:15, the NLT, it reads, all your friends, those with whom you have done business since childhood, will go their own ways, turning a deaf ear to your cries. So this is what we're seeing take place, man. They're turning a deaf ear to the pleas of these Amalekites, man. Right? It's a phrase called compassion fatigue, right? Because people are tired of feeling sorry for these people, man. Because they're the ones who are causing all the problems in the world. So it's readily known right throughout the whole earth who the problem in the earth is, man. The issue is you can't speak on these people because they control all the information sources, man.
Go to Job 20. Start at the top. Start at 4. Read on down. We'll get into that.
This is Job chapter 20 and verse 4. Knowest thou not this is old, since man was placed upon earth, that the triumphing of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment.
Yeah, the triumphing of the wicked is short, man. All right, Esau's kingdom is coming to an abrupt halt. All right, the triumphing of the wicked is short, and what else?
The triumphing of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment.
And the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment, man. All right, because for the sake of prophecy, the Lord is going to allow this new world order come to pass to a degree before he destroys it. But in his heart, he actually thinks that he's going to relish in it forever. But the joy of the hypocrite is just for a moment, man. That's it. Remember, Esau, it tells you that it was in Revelation, the 20th chapter, that Satan was loose for a season. Right? Going back, a little season. All right, going back to the time of the Renaissance when he really got back into the power seat, man. All right, go ahead, Al.
Job 20 and verse 6. Sorry, that's it, verse 6. Though his excellency mount up to the heavens, and his head reach unto the clouds.
Right, this is where he's at. His head is in the clouds. His pride. We're God now. All right, the God of the Bible is fake news. We don't care if we piss the Lord off. We can make it rain. We can save ourselves. We can, splice DNA, make new creations. Go ahead.
They think they have all avenues covered, man.
Right.
They got the seed vault out there, just in case all the plants get wiped out. They have this rise from the phoenix from the ashes mentality.
Yeah. Right. But they also have a contingency plan called Operation, I think it's called Operation Samson, where pretty much if the JOOs see that they're all lost, they have the button they can push to pretty much destroy everything.
And I heard, if I'm not mistaken, I read something about how Amalek, they want to preserve, I think it's 600,000 Jays. See what I'm saying? After this destruction.
What's that gonna be? They're fucking, they're elected.
Yeah, all right.
Hey, the script say that the man that sinned, what's his number,
Yeah.
Can't make it up. Go ahead. Al.
Job chapter 20 and verse 6. Though his excellency mount up to the heavens, and his head reach unto the clouds, yet he shall perish forever like his own dung.
Like his own shit, man. Meaning when the Lord moves this nigga out the way, he ain't got no damn legacy. Nope. You know, ain't nobody, and the scriptures tell you that his name, he should have no remembrance in the streets, man.
He said he's going to be right out of the earth.
Come on, man. Go ahead.
Why you think he's going everywhere trying to put his face and everything, trying to mingle himself amongst the nations? Because ultimately, this nigga wants to be remembered because he knows that's his judgment, man.
Right.
He knows he's going to be wiped out. That's why he's trying to beat everybody to the front. And he's like, well, fuck it. If I'm gonna die, I'm taking everybody with me. Fuck it, you know?
That's it. Go ahead.
Yet shall he perish forever like his own dung. They which have seen him shall say, where is he?
What happened to that boy? Go ahead.
He shall fly away as a dream and shall not be found. He shall fly away as a dream and shall not be found. Yea, he shall be chased away as a vision of the night.
Yep.
The eye also which saw him shall see him no more.
Yeah, you ain't gonna see him no more. This is it, man. This is the last rulership where you're gonna see Esau and these heathens just walking around.
With no chains on, that should offend you. You an Israelite and you knowing who the devil is and you see him walking around, that should anger you with no chains on this nigga neck and head.
Right.
Cause that's this after knowing all the shit that he's doing, bro, he needs to be locked down 24 hours out the day, man.
For his own good.
To protect him from himself.
Yeah, it's just beneficial for the planet.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
The eye which also saw him shall see him no more, neither shall his place any more behold him.
Yeah, this is it. Meaning, because it tells you in Psalm 73 that their strength is firm. Right? And through this Greco-Roman Empire system that's ruling the planet Earth, once that's out the way, that's it. Okay? This place is no more going to behold him. That's it, man. All right? It's going to take Yahweh Shema Shai to remove his grip. Go ahead.
His children shall seek to please the poor, and his hands shall restore their goods.
Right, that's why we see, scriptures tell us that their own tongues should fall upon themselves. You got Edomites spilling the beans, bringing it out, right? Talking about the inner secrets and workings of this place, all the exposure. It's all over alternative media, man. All these Edomites got platforms talking about the New World Order, talking about the CBDC, talking about the shadow government and how Biden and Trump are just puppets.
Right.
They all bringing it out.
Yeah. Niggas like Alex Jones, Lynn Beck.
Come on, man.
All these different guys, right? Pretty much exposing, like you said.
His children shall seek to please the poor, and his hands shall restore their goods. His bones are full of the sin of his youth.
Yeah. Going back to the time of Cain, man, when he murdered his brother. Right? Like we always bring that out. If you read it in the Josephus, it said when Cain murdered his brother Abel, he hid his body. Right? That's a real Edomite spirit, man.
But then they show you that has to be the spirit of Esau because you got all these CSI, these crime shows, and they literally showing you how these Edomites go, through the hoops to try to, commit a crime and then cover that crime up, man.
Yeah, that's it.
But he's been caught red-handed though, man.
Could you read that verse once more, Baba Kusha?
Job chapter 20 and verse 11. His bones are full of the sin of his youth, which shall lie down with him in the dust.
Right, it said the bones are filled with the sin of his youth. When you look up that word bone in the free dictionary, it says the fundamental plan or design. So literally his whole inception was for him to be set in that lot to sin, to be the wicked. It was in the free dictionary, bones.
That was the definition of bones?
One of the definitions.
Read that one again.
It says bones, the fundamental plan or design.
So the word bones goes back to fundamental plan or design. That's heavy. When you think about that, from the establishment of America back in 1776, right? This place was founded upon what? Witchcraft, masonry, Satanism, man. See that? And it said it shall lie down with them in the dust because the Lord's going to wipe this shit out.
Yep. And that was definition 5.
Yeah, that's heavy, man. Go ahead,
Job chapter 20 and verse 12. Though wickedness be sweet in his mouth, though he hide it under his tongue, though he spare it and forsake it not, but keep it still within his mouth. Yet his meat in his bowels is turned, it is the gall of asp within him.
Right, because as we're going to read on, even though in his mind he thinks he's going to secure his transition of this world order, at the same time he's in the spirit of trembling. He's nervous because he understands that, as we've been bringing out, as he's getting ready to initiate this thing, destruction is lying right at the door. You see? Go ahead, Al.
NLT real quick.
Yep.
Job 20 and 12. They enjoy the sweet taste of wickedness, letting it melt under their tongue. They savored it, holding it long in their mouths. But suddenly the food in their bellies turns sour, a poisonous venom in their stomachs. Right? So that, as the elder said, man, they're getting nervous, man. You know, when you get into a nervous situation, your stomach starts turning, right? Then you get the bubble guts, right? Esau got the bubble guts right now, man. You know, so he's uneasy about what's taking place. Though he's enjoying the wickedness, everything he does is bringing more dis-ease, you know, to his system, man.
Just to add to that point too, that's why we see the devil moving the way how he is, right? He's not even moving logically about how he's went out throughout the earth with the ability to deceive the nation. He's just out here folding and fumbling on his words, exposing himself. Yeah. You're like, damn, nigga, at this point, you just telling it on yourself.
Yeah,
because you're scared.
People are waking up, they calling him out, they pointing the finger.
Right, and he catching himself because your foundation was based on lies.
Right.
And lies can only last but so long before the truth is manifest.
Yeah.
Which is happening now.
Like I was listening to Dallas last night. He made a good point. Ellis made a good point. He was like, man, Esau's last really good trick was 9/11, and ever since then, he's just been real sloppy with this shit. To the point to where
that really got Esau heated. that was really what made them niggas
When
mad.
he got comfortable, he got comfortable in his pride, man, because people are so dumbed down. These people are on such a low level vibration. He just like, look, I can just put anything out there and these niggas will believe it.
oh, just to have an argument on there. Like I think Joe Rogan was just recently talking about, you know, pointing out the things that don't make sense about 9/11, man.
Right.
This is where we at. We'll show you. People are starting to catch on like, yo, this nigga,
Right.
he's a liar, man.
Job chapter 20 and verse 17. Verse 16. He shall suck the poison of asp, the viper's tongue shall slay him. He shall not see the rivers, the floods, the brooks of honey and butter.
Right. He's not really gonna eat in this so-called NWO like he thinks he is. You know, this great reset, look, they're gonna hoard all the resources. They're gonna cull up all the chickens and cows. You know, put more poisons in the air, give you more fake food. Right? He actually thinks that he's gonna rule the world in this manner. Right? Go ahead.
That which he labored for shall he restore, and shall not swallow it down. According to his substance shall the restitution be, and he shall not rejoice therein.
Right, so everything that he stole, he's not going to be able to keep it. Right? You read that in the NLT, let's see what that says.
With Job 20:18. They will give back everything they worked for.
Yep.
Their wealth will bring them no joy.
Yeah, their wealth will bring them no joy, man. That's why the scriptures in James the 5th chapter, it says, woe unto the rich man. That epistle is directed to the elites of this world, man. The people who actually run the world. You see? Go ahead.
You think about him being in Inquisition right now, man, being on trial. You know, whenever you see these big drug cartel kingpins and all them get, you know, brought up to trial, what happens? They lose all their resources, they lose all their funds, they lose their houses and cars, they lose everything, man. And who does it go to? It goes to the system. You know, so he's about to lose everything to the Israelite system, man.
It goes there. It goes up to the elite, ultimately, man. It's not the elite, the people that run the system. You know, like the courthouse, the police officers, all the niggas, man.
It's Job chapter 20.
So long, brother.
God gave us.
We got the good news, though.
I got good news too.
Job chapter 20 and verse 21. There shall none of his meat be left, Therefore shall no man look for his good. In his fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in straits.
Yeah, see, we always go into this because whenever these elites get on these platforms and these panels and they start discussing their plans, this is really tying into the fullness of his sufficiency, man, which goes back to the pretty much the peak of his power. So this is where we're at, man. You know, Esau, going back to Amalek, actually thinks they're about to pull this shit off, right? But at the same time, as they're planning these things, they're feeling that this quietness in their belly. They're like, man, because they know, man.
Right. James 2:19.
They see the rebellion that's going on. They're seeing the uprisings, man. People are literally calling you out by name. You see what I'm saying?
Literally.
Your power at one point was secrecy, as the apostles went to. Now everything is basically common knowledge, man. Regular people are talking about your ass.
Right.
You know? Go ahead, I'll read on.
Job 20 and 22. In the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in
He
straits.
should be in straits. He's going to be taken down. He's going to be destroyed, man.
Yeah.
Put a position of difficulty. Go ahead.
But he's going to lose control of everything as it begins to spiral.
Yeah.
Because this is more power going to step in. So it's not going to be no smooth change like you think it's going to be.
Yeah.
You're going to see resistance at everything.
Yeah. And Hillary Clinton said back in the early 2000s, we're losing the information war, man. This is why ever since that point of time, damn near almost 20-something years, so much has been put in place over the internet to regulate the speech, to control the narrative, man.
Yep.
All right? Because the truth is devouring everything, man. Don't it tell you that the first Ezra was the fourth chapter somewhere in there? It talks about the truth is above all things.
Yeah.
The world,
Yeah.
it says the world fears the truth, thinking about the truth.
I got it for you.
Yeah, hold that on that, man. That's the power of the truth, right? It will overcome a lie, man. Every time. Read on if you got anything else. We'll probably read that chapter out and then that'll be it. No?
I'm looking for it. You go ahead.
It's Isaiah chapter.
Whatever it is. You know? But that, like you said, the Inquisition. The Inquisition is being brought against him, man. Right? He's on trial, man. You know? And all the evidence is overwhelmingly stacking against him. So there ain't no way you can wiggle out of that. Micah the second chapter, man. He ain't gonna be able to pull his neck out of this one.
Nah.
This it.
Ain't no tunnels to go hide in.
Nah. Nope.
Right. This is First Ezra chapter 4, verse 8 or 38.
Yep.
It says, "As for the truth, it endureth and is always strong. It liveth and conquereth forevermore."
It liveth and conquereth forevermore. This is why what did Esau try to do? He tried to hide the truth. Right? He gave you Christianity. He gave you the slave Bible. This is why, like the elder said, this is why Jake has gripes with the Bible and the scriptures because of fucking Christianity, man. All that shit you grew up that you thought was right was wrong.
Right.
Christianity ain't got nothing to do with the Bible, man.
Nigga watch groups. That's why they use the Bible to condemn it. And I ain't hate the Bible because of a fucking movie.
Come on, man.
Church.
But in the act of Esau trying to suppress and hide the truth, well, read that again.
That's like
Read that scripture again.
First Ezra chapter
That's the power of the truth, man.
4 and 38. "As for the truth, it endureth and is always strong. It liveth and conquereth forever."
Yeah, the truth liveth and conquereth forever. You can't do nothing against the truth. Before the truth, go ahead.
"With her there is no exception of persons or rewards, for she doeth the things that are just, and refraineth from all unjust and wicked things, and all men do well like of her works. Neither in her judgment is any unrighteousness, and she is the strength, kingdom, power, and majesty of all ages. Blessed be the power of truth."
Yeah, blessed be the power of truth, man. Can't do nothing against the truth, man. Right? And this is why what? Esau's strongholds are being torn down, man.
Right.
You're not white, you're not European, right? You're the Edomite, man. Go ahead.
It says, "And with that he held his peace, and all the people then shouted and said, Great is truth, and mighty above all things."
There you go, man. So you got it.
It's Isaiah chapter 59 and verse 14 in the NLT. Our courts oppose the righteous, and justice is nowhere to be found. Truth stumbles in the streets, and honesty has been outlawed. So this is what we're seeing right now, right? Though the truth is the most powerful thing in this universe, man. Right? Esau is doing everything in their power to make it outlaw, man. To make it a punishable offense. Right? It says, yes, truth is gone, and anyone who renounces evil is attacked. And this is what you see, man, the attack truthfully on the men of the Lord, man, the believers of Yahweh Shai, man. Right? Everything they're doing is an attack. And he talks about he will make war with us, man. Right? He will make war with the remnant of the elect, man. He says, the Lord looked and was displeased to find there was no justice. So he's looking down and seeing that, righteousness is not being exalted in the earth, man. So what's he going to do? He's going to uproot all the wickedness and establish a righteous kingdom, man. Establish the one that is profitable, right? In a land where the truth is being outlawed, where those who speak the truth are being oppressed, right? Where we're being attacked on a daily basis, right? The Lord is going to turn everything back right side up, man.
Second Ezra chapter 6, verse 27. For evil shall be put out, and deceit shall be quenched. As for faith, it shall flourish, corruption shall be overcome, and the truth, which has been so long without fruit, shall be declared. And that's what you're seeing happening, man. Like you go into, man. Esau is beginning to lose control of the narrative, man, because the truth is swallowing them up, man. All right? So with that being said, man, you brothers and you sisters that have this knowledge and wisdom and understanding, man, and take Psalms, man, and hold on to it. Because this is what's going to bring us through the trouble onto the kingdom, man.
Now back to Job chapter 20 and verse 22. In the fullness of his sufficiency, you shall be in straits. Every hand of the wicked shall come upon him. When he is about to fill his belly, the Most High shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him, and shall rain it upon him while he is eating.
Right, so are we not at the point where this devil thinks that he's about to fill his belly? We gods now, we got the technology to surpass the Most High, right? You're going to be slaves under us. This is the new economic order. No more money, no more genders. You see what I'm saying? Artificial intelligence ruling the people, right? This is Esau about to fill his belly, man. All these things coming up. But it says, right, we read it again.
When he is about to fill his belly, the Most High shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him.
Exactly. So as he's about to fill his belly, guess what's happening at the same time? The nations are preparing war. All the alliances are being made, man. The missiles are ready. You got the, and don't forget, and this is a big deal. That's why these Edomites been talking about it. But all these so-called immigrants that have entered into this land, man, there's a lot of them are foreign troops, man.
Bro, it's
disguised as citizens and shit.
It's a video that's been circulating on social media where you had one of the migrants talking. He was going back and forth with a reporter, and he pretty much said, "You must not know who I am." It was like, and he pretty much, in so many words, he was like, "But soon you will know who I am," because he was one of them soldiers, man. Yeah. So when they get that green light, all right, they're gonna start murking, man.
Got the issue going on in Texas right now, where Biden is telling them to move the barbed wire off of the borders, man. So these Texan politicians decided to leave the barbed wire out there to keep them from coming across. But now Biden is put in a position where he can either exert his force and force them to do it and lose the country, or he can let them do it and look weak to the country, man. So this is what we're seeing taking place. Because it's the ultimate downfall of this place, man. We're watching all the insurgency take place because all these people are super cells, set up.
It's all planned anyway, though. It came out that the senator, whoever protects that call on the top, man, they all are related. He's related to John Kerry, man. So it's all, bro. It's all a big ass game. But we all know that the end result is still going to be the same. We're going to go down, man.
Yeah. The sleeper cell, like the brother said, the sleeper cell is about to get activated now. So we're going to see more so-called terrorist attacks. There's going to be a lot more wild events popping off, man, which is going to allow this place to continue to implode. All right? Destruction from within. All right? Go ahead.
Job 20 and 23. when he is about to fill his belly, the Most High shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him.
That's right.
It shall rain in upon him while he is eating.
Yeah, while he's eating, it's going to rain on you. Go ahead.
You shall flee from the iron weapon, and the bow of steel shall strike him through.
The bow of steel is going to strike him through those missiles, man. Right? They're going to crash the party. Go ahead.
It is drawn and cometh out of the body. Yea, the glittering sword cometh out of his gall. Terrors are upon him.
Ooh, see that? Terrors are upon him on every side, man.
Yeah.
On every side where Esau is at, terrors are upon him, man.
This is his point.
Missiles, civil unrest, all right? People ready to get at you, all right? All the destruction. Hey, these so-called Middle Eastern lands, they hate this place, man. All the destruction that's caused, the bombings of cities, hospitals, villages, towns, the murder of innocent children, right? So people are ready to get at this place, man.
They call America Satan. And then when you look at their media, they literally show these Americans as evil over in them countries, man.
Them nations didn't forget what you did, man. Right? Go ahead.
Shit, Japan ain't forget. Them Ammonites, them Moabites, they ready to get at you too for that, man.
Everybody.
Everybody want a piece of Esau, man.
Job chapter 20 and verse 25.
That's why I came out to cut you off, but that's what Cain said. He said that all those that find me are going to slay me.
That's why he tried to hide himself, man. But once again, you've been revealed. You are the devil.
It's crazy.
True to his roots.
All right.
His foundation.
Job chapter 20 and verse 25. It is drawn and cometh out of the body. Yea, the glittering sword cometh out of his gall.
Yep.
Terrors are upon him.
Yep. Terrors are upon him. Go ahead.
All darkness shall be hid in his secret place.
Yeah, see, the last time that it was cool to be an Edomite was in the 90s.
I love Lucy days.
Yeah, that was it, man.
Yeah, this is before that.
Yeah,
man.
before that, yeah.
Back before color was on TV, man.
Right.
Like,
Yeah, the glory days.
Yeah, like when you watch shows like Stranger Things, man.
Yeah.
That's what Esau was in his heyday. Everybody was looking at him like he was like every else want to call him the hump.
Yeah, the
hump of
hump.
the earth, man.
Yeah. Okay.
Edomite standard abuse. Yeah.
Westerns, Cheyenne.
What's the nanny? I forgot her name.
Yeah, all that. Yeah. You got it.
All darkness shall be hid in his secret places. A fire not blown shall consume him.
That's right.
It shall go ill with him that is left in his
It should
tabernacle.
go ill with him that is left in his tabernacle, his house, his dwelling place. Right? That destruction is going to go ill with him. Right?
Job 20 and 27. The heavens shall reveal his iniquity, and the earth shall rise up against him.
Yeah, the heavens shall reveal his iniquity, man. Starting with the prophets, right? The creation of the unicorn, the internet, the World Wide Web. You know, all this information that's going out across the planet that's exposing, man. Right? All of this dirt, all of the secrets, all of this wickedness, the murders, the rituals, right? The satanic practices, right? You know, all these things that these devils are doing, man.
Right.
You see? Go ahead.
I say that in the NLT it says the earth will testify against him. Huh?
Yep.
Right, so all these witnesses are being brought forth to give their testimony, man. And this devil can do nothing against it, man.
Right. And the only way that he's going to go about it is how he knows how to. To use his sword. To be the victim. You know?
Right.
But it's at the point now where the truth is overcoming this man's deception.
Yeah. That's why people want to get at him. Because what's it called? Humanitarian? Yeah, all these humanitarian aids that they do in these other countries.
It's all bullshit.
It's all bullshit because every time they go to these different lands, millions of people get put to death, man.
Or traffic.
Traffic, yeah.
Because like even with when it came out, a lot of them humanitarians, the missionaries,
Yeah.
them niggas is like they be the main ones stealing children, man.
Yep.
Like there was one, he exposed that shit. He was one of them. He said that they go to African country, whatever, take all the pictures, give them the children toys, And as soon as they get done taking the pictures, they snatch everything from the children and leave the village, man.
They call it the peacekeepers out there.
Yeah.
Like there's been multiple accounts of them going in there, raping all these women and children. Man.
Especially when the diseases and shit.
Yeah. They go over there and they push them jabs, saying this is beneficial for your country to stop this disease. Next thing you know, all these people dropping dead.
Like, for example, Bayer. You know, Bayer was pretty much, they had a faulty product. Instead of just scrapping it and losing all that money that they put into it, they sent it over there to some African countries and gave everybody AIDS and shit, man.
Yeah.
And you go into companies like Nestle, right? They give away, all the food items that they're pretty much they're experimenting with right now. And go to nations where everybody's living healthy lives, and then out of nowhere you got obese kids running through the Amazon. Man.
Yeah, like I was reading Dr. Bobby Price his book, whatever, and he was going into how you had in Japan before Americans went over there, you had them Ammonites living to be 90, 100 years old, and then once the Americans touched down, started building shit, putting the down stuff over there, you started seeing obesity, and they started dying.
Yeah. That's why places like Russia right here, brother, had sent this a couple days ago, but this is from the Russian news. It says Russia issued $566,000 in fines in 2023 to TV providers for showing alphabetical content.
And you're over here.
See what I'm saying?
You can't look at shit without this nasty bullshit now, man.
All right, yeah. Right.
Yeah, because even Russia and China, they banned flicks over the country.
Yeah.
Because they want men to be men. And they know that shit destroys testosterone, man.
Yeah. All them goofy ass TikToks.
Yeah.
They don't allow them people to watch that shit, man.
Yeah. You have areas in the world known as blue zones, which you have people living to be in their hundreds. And those areas are without American influence, man.
Ooh, that show you what them wicked wines and philosophies do. You got it, bro.
Job chapter 20 and verse 26. All darkness shall be hid in his secret places, and fire not blown shall consume him. It shall go ill with him that is left in his tabernacle.
Yeah, the candle of the wicked is going to be put out. The candle going back to the light, which really is the light is like knowledge, but the so-called knowledge of the wicked is going to be put out.
Yeah.
The heavens shall reveal his iniquity, and the earth shall rise up against him.
Yeah, Job 18:18 tells us what? That he should be chased out of the world. All right, go ahead.
The increase of his house shall depart, and his goods shall flow away in the day of his wrath.
Yeah, how is his goods going to flow away in the day of his wrath? Destruction, nuclear destruction. All right, hot heat. Go ahead.
This is the portion of a wicked man from the Most High,
Yep.
and the heritage appointed unto him by the Most High.
Yeah, this is his heritage, man. Desolation, waste. All right? Destruction. This is the cup. This is the portion of the cup that Esau got to drink. All right? So this is the inevitable, man. So yeah, he may run in these bunkers or whatnot, but then eventually he's going to be caught. He's going to be rounded up, man. Bind up the princes and nobles with kings, with chains and fetters of iron.
Yeah.
Right?
We're going to suck you out them holes just like you did Saddam Hussein, man.
Exactly. Head first.
I don't care.
Right. But that's what's coming to him. So you can't duck the prophecies, man. At the end of the day, man.
It is written.
That's up there. All right. Well, hey. Lord willing, us kept us edifying. We'll close out by giving all praise, honor, and glory.
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakaputash.
Double honors to the apostles, elders, and great millstone who taught us the truth. Double salutations to all you Akim out there laboring worldwide and elect, pushing this word with all truth, righteousness, and sincerity. Shalom to you, brothers.
Shalom.
Shalom.
Shalom.